Today, I'm going to show you how to use a sextant to repair a garbage disposal. No, we're not doing that. I tell odd and chilling stories from all over the world. If you would like to reach out to me via social media, my name is Mr. Sextant across all platforms. And please comment right here. If you enjoy this video, please come back and watch some more. So here we go. I always wanted to sail to a tropical, uninhabited island, spend a week or more, just wandering the beaches, exploring the forests, swimming in the crystal clear ocean, taking on the ocean breeze. How serene and beautiful it would be to spend some time on an island like that. Isla de Comata is not one of those islands. But if you were sailing around the world on your 60-foot sailing yacht, and just happened to stumble across this island, from the water it'd probably look quite inviting. Sure, it wouldn't look any different than any other tropical island many sailors have explored. Even boasts its own lighthouse, which would make you think there's a lighthouse keeper living on the island. But exploring this island would be a big mistake. There hasn't been a lighthouse keeper living on it since 1920. And the reason behind that is the keeper, his wife, and his child were found dead not far from the lighthouse. Isla de Comita Grande, aka Snake Island. It's located 20 miles off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. The island's only 106 acres, and it's said to be one of the most deadliest places on Earth because it's home to the golden lancehead pit viper. This is the only place on Earth where this species of snake resides. The golden lancehead pit viper produces venom 5 times more potent than his cousins that live on mainland Brazil. The viper's main course is migratory birds that take a break in the treetops where the pit vipers sit and wait. And it's said this is why the pit vipers have such potent venom, so when they grab the bird only has seconds before it succumbs. Not only is that not terrifying enough, since the pit viper has no natural predators, its numbers have skyrocketed. It's said that there's a golden pit viper for every square meter. And the pit viper has little friends, cockroaches, giant cockroaches, and locusts. The lighthouse keeper and his entire family has said to succumb from the viper bites, and they never made it off the island. Soon after 1920, the Brazilian government made it illegal to step foot on the island. Soon after that, the Brazilian Navy automated the lighthouse. The Navy maintains the lighthouse only once a year to change the batteries and the bulb. The only people granted special permission are the Navy, the biologists, and their research teams. In order to have permission granted, you must fill out formal requests for entry. Every team must be vetted, bring a doctor, a defibrillator, anti-venom, a stretcher, and a plethora of life-saving equipment. It's said that if you're bitten by one of these pit vipers, it'll feel like your skin is melting as you feel your insides start to bubble like a bad case of indigestion, as your internal organs start to liquefy, and you'll scream in terror for up to an hour till your death. The local residents on the coast of Brazil, especially the fishing community, have been telling stories about Snake Island for centuries, most of which conclude the fact that if someone gets stranded there or purposely goes there for any reason at all, they're never seen again. Some locals travel to the island in an attempt to capture the pit vipers for resale on the black market, which can fetch up to 30 grand or your life. In February of 2019, 6 local fishermen were fishing nearby the coast of Snake Island. A gale came in and started to capsize the small fishing vessel. 4 of the men abandoned ship, started the long swim towards Snake Island. 2 of the men, knowing exactly where they were and what the island meant to them, decided to stay on board, hoping they could save the vessel, bailing out the water. They would have rather died at sea, probably in an attempt to swim back to the mainland, which was 20 miles away. Those 2 men were never seen again. The other 4 men made it safely to Snake Island, where they probably just stood in waist-deep water in fear of stepping on shore. They were able to collect rainwater and pick a few bananas below hanging branches on the edges of the forest. I don't think they probably slept at all, or maybe in shifts. I would have spent as much time as I possibly could in the water so that the snakes couldn't slither up on me. So these men are living on Snake Island for 3 entire days, their senses on high alert, with basically nothing, on a viper-infested island full of giant cockroaches and locusts. They were scared to death. On March 3rd, they spotted a tourist boat approaching the island. All 4 jumped in, swam as fast as they could. The tourist boat was on a snorkeling tour when the 4 were picked up, and they made it, and they were taken to the closest emergency room for evaluation. If you like this story, please give the like button a great big kiss. I'm going to upload as many videos as I possibly can each week. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on all notifications. I appreciate your support. Take care, guys.